We are racing to be expert. Whole world is crazy for expertism. Everybody is trying to be expert in any of the direction they find. One thing I have to be very clear that I am not against any experts. Actually, to be expert is a boon. To be expert of certain philosophy, to be expert on certain subject, to be expert of certain medicine is actually that you are particularly focused on that. You are seeing some things much more than a normal person can do. But I think being an expert, you have to understand one thing very clearly, that to be expert is not what actually you have to be. That is not the climax, that is not the end. Because to be expert is to narrow your mind in one direction and ignoring the awareness of totality. If you want to be aware, then you need to be more, not only expert. Like you are a guitarist, you are very expert in playing guitar, you have a particularly hearing about guitar. Now you are playing a music in front of guitarist, you will see that guitarist will only pay attention to that particularly guitar notes because he is expert. When a guitar is playing, he is going to ignore the other music. Maybe piano is playing, flute is playing, he is not that aware, but he is more aware of guitar note. He has certain pitch, he has certain sound which he is hearing. That sound, that particularly pitch which he is on, the expert of guitar is on, a normal person cannot be. But he is ignoring the other. Same thing with expert. If you have fetched a common cold, you have a cough and cold. Now you go to doctor, you go to expert, you go to ENT expert. The ENT expert would give you certain medicine which are particularly for ENT. Now you have cough and cold, nose is running, cough is there. Definitely he would give you some cough syrup, but he will be very much focused on sinus area and he would give you some nose sprays, nose drops. He want to clear that. He don't want that you get a congestion in your sinus area because he know what a congestion of sinus area can do. So he will be particularly focused on that sinus area and he don't want that a common cold becomes a sinus. Now taking this common cold to respiratory doctor, he is expert of breathe, he is expert of respiratory tract. Now go to him. He would also give you certain medicine for cough and cold, but he would be very much aware. He would give you some inhalers, some cortisone inhalers, so that the congestion is not in your lungs. He wants that lungs are clear. He wants the respiratory tract to be clear. Now this is just a simple common cold. But you are going to experts and experts are seeing this common cold in particularly their manner. If you go to physician, a normal medicine doctor, he is going to supply you certain medicine which is for cough and cold. If he feels that you need an expert of sinus area or if you need an expert of respiratory tract, he would ask you to go there. Otherwise, he is going to see that particular situation, that particular problem with more totality than any other expert because he is a doctor of medicine. He is expert in medicine, not only particular field of body. He is not focusing only on body, he is focusing on medicine. That is the case in each and everything. So I am telling you that you have to be more aware. I'm not against expert, but I want to be more than expert. Try to see this all universe. Try to see this in totality without division. Don't divide them into the men and women. Don't divide them plants, trees, humans. Try to be more and more total. The more total you are, the awareness increases. The more aware you are, the more blissful you are. So I am saying to be expert is to narrow your mind in one direction and ignoring the awareness of totality. So try to be more in totality.